Breaking up is horrible. It is world-ending. All kinds of relationships come to an end or change, and futures we had dreamed of will never happen. Breakups can play games with our minds and bring on overwhelming feelings of grief. And practical problems ensue too. Sometimes we need all new friends or a new place to live. No wonder, then, that breakups are so often compared to losing a loved one. The expression itself evokes the analogy with death. This is not just a subjective impression. In 1967, a pair of psychiatrists sought to quantify and rank the most stressful events in life. The result is the famous Holmes and Rahe stress scale. In first place comes the death of a spouse. Tied for fourth are going to prison and the death of a close family member. Then come personal injury or illness, marriage, and getting fired. These are events so stressful, psychologists say, they can make us physically sick and desperate for help. So, what's in the second and third place? You guessed it, divorce and marital separation. With stakes like these, can anyone, much less a poet from ancient Rome 2,000 years ago, really help us through it all? That may sound absurd. Psychotherapy is surely not the first image that Greece or Rome brings to mind. The Colosseum, maybe, or the Parthenon, or the Iliad. But a clinical psychologist? If that's jarring, then consider the case of Antiphon. A contemporary of the philosopher Socrates, Antiphon of Rhamnus, who lived from 480 to 411 BCE, eventually became an influential statesman in classical Athens. His first career, however, had been different. Antiphon devised an art of relieving distress, as physicians treat people who are sick. In Corinth, he set up shop in a small building near the market square and advertised his ability to treat people in distress with talk therapy, or dia logon therapeuin. After learning the causes, he would talk patients out of feeling bad.